Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going live here. Just wanted to bring this into a live stream like I did say for this episode. Yesterday was the last episode I think I recorded. Audio issues galore, but we are good. We are here, making sure my controller is actually on and working, but we look like we're good there. But yeah, we're here. We're going to be doing the transfer window live just in case anybody wants to get in some like last minute comments and things like that. I do have my chat up on my screen. Make sure that I actually have it on my screen and I'm not lying. But again, also making sure quality is Gucci. Looks like we're fine. But yeah, I wanted to get this in here just in case we end up having any comments that come in saying any sort of players that anybody would like me to bring in. There's a couple players that I think I'm pretty much determined to go after, I guess is the best way to put it. So we're going to be looking at bringing in Jake Hastie. He's a player that we've been linked with over the past week or so pretty heavily. So he's a 20-year-old Scottish player that currently plays for Motherwell. His stats aren't incredible. He'll be a solid backup option for us, but not anything too crazy. But I did want to get him in on the squad. That way I could get him into some games, have a little bit of an opinion on how he plays. Tawatha is a player that I saw was on the transfer list, so I decided to go look at him, see how he would be from Frankfurt. He is Israeli, but the issue is he's on a 6-month contract or a 5-month contract left, so I'm not actually going to be able to sign him because I'm only doing a 1-season thing with this, I think, unless we lose the league. And then I was looking at Anthony Robinson, a player that I really do like. He's currently on loan at Wigan from Everton, but he's actually in the game listed as playing for Wigan. So I think I may go out and buy him as a left back option for us since we can't get Tawatha. Nicholas Hassler is a player that was actually let go by Chicago. He can play right mid, right wing back, and right back. So I think he'd be a solid option for us. So I think I may actually go after him as well. What's up, Donut? How's it going, buddy? You can let me know if audio is good or not. I'm assuming it is, but I don't actually know for sure. So Hassler is definitely an option for us. So is Anton Walk, 64 rated, but we do know Anton is a good player in FIFA. He could do us a job at right back if we needed him to, if we needed to shift the lineup for any reason. So he could bring in on Anton. More so I'm looking at the left back position as the position we're looking at. We could also end up bringing in Montiel if we go right back. He could also play center back, much like Franco Escobar. And then Corta, also an option at center back. But he's a little bit more expensive, so probably not going to go after him because I do want to try to keep at least somewhat realistic of a signing. So these are the players that I have on my list currently. But if you guys do have any ideas on who I should bring in, that is why I'm live streaming this episode. We're going to play through the transfer window this episode, make the signings that we can, and then let's begin negotiations. We'll go through the rest of August and get to through the entire transfer window, sign whoever we can, and then we'll be back on regular episodes. My frames are dropping on the game. It's not the stream, it's the game that's lagging, and it's actually driving me insane, for the record, because it's super random when it does happen. Carlos Puyol is still our manager. Also, there's going to be a new career mode series going out. I think tomorrow we're going to be starting the Portland Timbers career mode, like I did say in the last episode or the episode before that. We're going to be doing career modes with every MLS team. Can I not? Thank you. Edit. Thank you. We're going to do a career mode with every MLS team and try to win the league with everybody. And we're going to start with Portland. Well, we started with Atlanta, but you know what I mean. I don't even think you need to pay this much, but we're gonna try. Yeah, Donut, you'll have to suffer through, or just not watch it. But it is a good series, and Portland's gonna be cool, and Portland's gonna be a good challenge because they're bottom of the league like we are currently. So you know, there's that. I actually don't know how much his wages are. I guess we're going to figure it out here shortly. Current wage, 1,200. Rotation? Rotation's probably being nice and saying that. We'll say 5 years, see what they want. I don't really care. I'll give them 3 years. It doesn't matter. We're only hopefully doing 1 season of this. Career mode, disregard. Okay. I don't think anybody's going to come in for that much, but you never know. I'm cool with that. What's up, fam? How's it going, buddy? Alright. Let's see. Shouldn't be a long time no see if you watched the video yesterday, but of course I'm sure you mean streaming-wise. Yes, we are back. At least for today. I think I'm going to at least do live streams for like transfer windows and stuff. I can't promise I'm fully back into streaming. Time-wise is insane trying to balance everything. And I did miss just doing YouTube, so I kind of wanted to take a break from streaming for a little bit. I do want to stream more, though. At least get back on Twitch and, you know, do some sporadic streams if we can. So we got our signing in for for Jake. So that was the signing I definitely wanted to make. Again, Anthony Robinson is probably who I'm going to go after because he's an American, so it wouldn't make me use an international spot, so that'd be realistic. Would he be a realistic signing for Atlanta? I don't know, because he is, I mean, an Everton player, so he's a very good player nonetheless. Anton Walks we could obviously bring in, but he is an international spot. Nicholas Hassler would be a good option as well, because he can play right mid and right back like Julian Gressel. But I don't really need a right back at the end of the day. If anything, I just need maybe another center back, so I might go after Montiel because he can play the wing backs and center back. Or I could go after Quarta, but again, he's 10 mil, so I'm probably going to have to pay closer to 12 to 15, I would imagine. We signed a quote-unquote top player, so there's that. We also have a game against Seattle. Let's go ahead and hop into the game, because I do want to at least get these games, because obviously we're playing through the entire window as well. So we're going to play 3 games, make the signings that we can. Wait. Pause. Do that. There we go. Alright. Do the signings that we can and then get through the window. So, lineup looks fine. I'm going to play Breck Shea. It's the U.S. Open Cup, though, so I don't know if I want to go full starting lineup today. Definitely want to get Bello in. Let's get Pogba, Escobar. Gressel? No, let's do Escobar. Jeff Lorenowitz. Midfield, Kevin Kratz, and we'll do Kevin Kratz and Rometty. Center attacking mid, Carlton. Romero, let's give him a run. We'll do Tito and Martinez in the squad, and then obviously we still have our backup players as well to bring in. Let's put Barco on the bench. Actually, let's put Miles on the bench because I think I'll bring him in. And that should be good. Still waiting for Pogba to start a game in the MLS. It'll happen. He got injured in one of the games, so that's why he wasn't able. He hasn't been in the squad recently. He played really well in that match, but I think he got injured in training or something after that game. So he came on as a substitute, but he should be back soon. He just returned to training. So I would imagine he gets in the squad here soon. I don't know in what capacity. I don't know if it's left back, center back. I don't know. It's probably still going to be a while till he starts, I would imagine. He's probably going to get a couple more runouts, but we'll see. This is a big game against Seattle. This is the team that I think I lost to at the beginning. What's your transfer budget in this career mode? I think it's 30 mil, but I don't plan on spending that much because I want to keep it somewhat realistic with the signings. Because I wanted this to be at least somewhat of a fair comparison between real life and the game. in terms of play style and stuff like that, or using my play style with the lineup that we have. But I mean, I think it would be ignorant to think that there's not going to be a signing in the window. Oh, let's go, Tito. No, why would Joseph not run onto that? Come on, man. I did just finish playing with Portland, so it's going to be weird kind of readjusting to this lineup. I mean, at least I'm playing, I guess, with the backup boys. Let's go, Joseph. Get onto that. Oh. Oh, no, not off the crossbar. Carlton, get there. Beautiful. I guess I could have played the... I could have at least put the new guy on the bench. That was my bad. Alright, let's see. Jump for that. Who do you think I should sign in the squad? Again, to keep it somewhat realistic, I saw him like one of the last episodes. Somebody had said sign Moise Kean because it would be nice to get him out of Italy. I agree with that, but I don't think America is his option there. That we're still not that type of league. I think he's way too good to play in the MLS in this current generation of the MLS. Maybe one day we could attract a player like Moise Kean, but not right now. Like, I don't really want to sign somebody like Tim Weah or Moise Kean or, you know, somebody super... Oh, no. No. My heart. Tragic. But I'm kind of looking either for, I mean, possibly a striker, left back. I definitely want to work on defense and maybe a midfielder. Attack-wise, I feel like I'm fine, but I mean, I could use another striker. Joseph, why wouldn't you head the ball? Come on, man. Give me that, Pogba. Nice. Keep forgetting to change Romero's number. Ooh, nice hold-up play. Tito, please get that. Thank you. No, no, no. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to get at least one or two more signings in, and I think Anthony Robinson's... It's like somewhat realistic. I don't know if Anthony Robinson would ever come to the MLS. I mean, unless he's just not getting opportunities in England. That kind of depends on his opinion of Wigan and where they're at. I think he would benefit maybe from coming to the MLS. If it was the right team, right position, right style of play, that would benefit Everton in the long run as well. But I don't know. Let's go, Carlton. Romero. Let's go, baby. I did not trust taking that shot with Romero at all. But we'll take that for sure. Goal, Joseph Martinez, 1-1 in the US Open Cup. This is semifinals, I believe. And I want to say we're still only doing one leg in the US Open Cup. So, I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get the home leg, but I don't know what it's based on, so... Not too much judgment there, Carlton. Oh, nice, Joseph. Come on, Tito. Oh, he got so close, man. I don't want to make this episode too long. So hopefully, in between games, we can hopefully at least get the signings done. So I'm thinking after this game, maybe we sign Anthony Robinson. Tito, Villalba, 2-1. Let's go, baby. I miss playing with this squad so much. It's been a week since I recorded the last episode. So I'm definitely excited to get back in here and do this game. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right, end of the first half, 2-1 on the scoreboard. You love to see it. You love to see it. I feel like it's been so long since I've played in Seattle Stadium. Carlton looks exhausted. We'll go ahead and pull him for Gressel. And then... Well, actually, let's do this. Let's do Robinson, and then we'll put Kratz there, and then put Jeff back in the midfield, and then have Robinson, Pogba in the back line with Bello and Escobar. Yeah, that works. And then we'll pull out Romero here soon.
Into the second half now, as the referee gets the action underway.
Let's just say I have a transfer budget of like 10 mil, because that's realistically about as much as I want to spend. Maybe like 12 max between a few players, because I'll say like maybe we get that center back, Montiel. Tito, Villalba. Oh no, so close. Jump for that. Nice, Pogba. Bad direction, but that's all right. It's been a while since Miles has been in the team. Solid stop from Escobar. Kim Keehee came out. Chad Marshall in. Ooh, defensive changes are always interesting. Both of us made defensive changes, which is surprising. I still really need to remember to switch Romero's number.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Going forward well.
Oh, I couldn't get the ball roll right there that I wanted. Get that out. Oh. Track that back. Bello. Rometti. I think last time I played Seattle, Ladero scored a pretty solid free kick against me. Jeff, that was a really bad pass from me. Didn't really know what to do with the ball right there. Oh no. Oh, the pass. Oh, Ladero, how did you win that ball back? Come on. Oh, thank you. Jesus. Whoa. Guzan is starting to lose his caliber. I think that's definitely true. Been a long time. When did you change the name? I think I changed it a few weeks ago. I was just testing it out. I think it's a name that I like. Shorten up the Malicious Raider name to Malish. There's reasons behind that name that maybe one day I'll get into, but yeah. Brad's I mean, he's getting older, so yeah. But I don't think he's fully lost it yet. There's a lot of defensive communication that goes into the sport and being a keeper that I don't think a lot of respect is in soccer for. So it'll be interesting to see how Brad continues, but yeah. It really comes down to that communication between the back line and style of play. And I mean, Brad's gotten unlucky on a lot of things. I mean, I'm not fully going to pardon him from the mistakes that he's made, but he has had a tough run of it. I still think he is a quality keeper, but I think it is definitely, we're getting to a point where we're about to have to start making some difficult decisions about a lot of players in our team. Beautiful goal right there, by the way. I didn't want to stop what I was saying, but that was a beautifully played goal. I kind of figured all I needed was Tito and Joseph in this team to do well, and it's really paying off for us. But yeah, we're just trying out a new name. I just kind of wanted to shorten it. Hopefully the PlayStation rename thing happens soon. That's kind of what it came down to, is I didn't, like, obviously my name is just different everywhere. I still have to change my Twitch name, but that's not difficult. Kevin Kratz, Tito Villalba, oh, Joseph, Tito, oi, nice save. Oh. But yeah, I just wanted more of a name than an adjective. which probably sounds weird, but yeah. George Bello. Oh, that was supposed to go to Kratz. Bello. Bello hasn't played poorly, but he hasn't played great either. Give me that. Dang it.
88 minutes played here. Marshall. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Marshall. Svensson.
Alright. This should be the end of the game. We'll just kick it upfield. Ref should blow the whistle. Maybe. There we go. Alright. 3-1 win in the U.S. Open Cup. Continuing on. Let's go ahead and make that second signing of the window. I believe it's going to be Anthony Robinson for left back. I wouldn't sign him if we were doing a longer term career mode because I do think I would just start playing George Bello more. But for the playoff run that I want somebody more concrete like Anthony Robinson. So we beat Seattle. We'll be playing Philadelphia in the final. Maybe this will be the first year I can finally win the U.S. Open Cup. We'll see. That may have just added another game to this month because I think the end of it's this month. Bro, look at Carlton's stats right now. He's a madman. We're actually going to switch up his stats. What's up, Tim? I've been out of town for the past 2 weeks. So I've just kind of been focusing on YouTube stuff. Because it's easier to record and just upload instead of a lot of the other stuff I have to do, if that makes sense. Alright. Let's see. I do want to keep training Carlton, but let's work on something else. That 80 sprint speed is going to be solid for us. I think we should start working on his finishing now. And then I think this will really start getting his stuff up. So we're still training the keeper as well. Romero we'll keep training. Bello will keep training. Vasquez. I'm going to swap Vasquez out for... Well, I don't know. Should I try to train Hasty at all? 81 sprint speed. His stamina's garbage. So he's really just going to be a backup, if anything. The 81 pace will be nice. For sure. I think in between videos, I'm going to change Brown to be Anderson Asiedu. So, we'll see about that. Who do I want to train right now? Barco? Hasty? We'll train Hasty. I want to see how much he grows. Because I may sign him in a future career mode, or he may end up on Atlanta in a future career mode, and I might need him. So, let's see. We'll work on his attack positioning and stuff. Obviously, we are playing on PC, so I do still have the A rating thing turned on. So, all training is going to be A's. Try to progress a little bit faster with the players. Kratz is leaving. If you guys did miss the last episode, we're letting everybody leave on contract expiry just because, I mean, I'm not playing a second season of this, so I don't really care. Maybe it'll be fun just to see how many players we have left over because we're literally losing everybody right now. So, let's see. The other player I was going to sign, I still think I'm going to sign Montiel because he's a versatile player. And then I think we're going to sign Anthony Robinson. So let's go ahead with the Robinson deal. What's up, Mark? How's it going, buddy? Long time no see. It's been a long time no see for a lot of y'all, but that's because I just haven't been streaming over here. Ba 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 ba. If you guys are just joining, tomorrow I'll have a Portland Timbers career mode going up tomorrow on the channel. It's a start of a new series where I'm going to try to win the league with every team in the MLS. So we'll see how that goes. It may take 1-2 seasons, hopefully not more than that for every team. Haven't checked Twitch in a while. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a couple weeks, so you're good there, bud. But hopefully I will be back this week. I don't know if I will be tonight because Pittsburgh plays tonight, and so does Nashville, the start of the NHL finals. Whatever happened to the online career mode? It's just the state of FIFA was so bad that we just didn't. None of us wanted to play. None of us enjoyed it. So we really only get on whenever either I'm working on my career modes or we play pro clubs. But none of us like kickoff right now. I mean, the game's a lot better now than it was when we started it, but the game just wasn't enjoyable at all. And now like nobody plays it, so it's hard to try to get them to even like try to play it now. Lee and I have played a couple games with our teams just to see how it would go, and I think it's a good idea for next year maybe. We'll see. It definitely would have worked though. Like we tested everything out and it would have worked. So hopefully it's something that we could do. I overpaid for Anthony Robinson, but we have enough money that I'm not really worried about it because we're only going to be signing 2 or 3 players. Let's see if we can get them on wages, and we should be good to go. Current wages. I'm going to see if I can get them on rotation. You might want important, though. Perfect. 4 years. Fantastic. I want to see Alex starting between the sticks, but that won't happen unless Brad gets injured. Yeah, most likely. Unless Alec really starts fully impressing in Atlanta United too, because he's been starting there. It's going to be very difficult for Alec to get in. But he may play for like us in the U.S. Open Cup or something, and then maybe he could impress there, and then it would push him into the first team if Brad continues to have like hiccups and stuff. You never know. You never know. Alright, so these are kind of the last players. I mean, if anybody has any opinions on who I should sign, throw them in the chat. Your opinion on Alec, how good is he? He is a starting MLS keeper quality, in my opinion, for sure. I think if we never brought Brad in, Alec would still be starting today. I don't think we would have brought anybody else in. I understand why we brought in Brad. Brad's good for business. Brad's good for a lot, and he is just a good keeper. But I think if we never signed Brad, Alec would still be starting today. I did enjoy him. And, I mean, people forget how good he actually was and the saves that he was pulling off whenever he was starting with that original team. He saved us in so many games. All right, so we do have Anthony Robinson in the squad. We are playing against Columbus Crew, which is a massive game because they are the team in second place currently. So if we can win this game, we fully run away from them, and it'll be great. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring in Anthony. I'm going to bring in Anthony, and then I'm going to play Pogba at center back. And then hopefully we can get, I think, yeah, Miles is fully healthy, so he'll be starting soon. I'm going to go ahead and throw him over here. And then I want to see if HASTIE does well, so I'm going to bring him and put him on the bench. If you guys don't know about Jack HASTIE, he's a Scottish player that Atlanta United has been linked with over the past few weeks. So don't think I've told you that a good friend of yours trained Alec. Like he was a he's a goalkeeper coach. What's up, Stuck? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Again, guys, if you guys do have any opinions on who I should sign, throw them in chat. Are you going to try to get Moise Kean? Probably not, because I want to keep it realistic, and Moise Kean coming to the MLS is far from realistic, just because the league isn't up to par. Moise Kean is ridiculous. He's an absolute tank. I do think he deserves to not play in Italy with the current state of affairs, but yeah. Long time no see. Big facts, man. I've been out of town the past couple weeks, taking care of some family stuff. You know how it goes. Hopefully we'll be back on the Twitch streams this week. I don't know about tonight because the Penguins and the Predators are playing their playoff games tonight. I think both of them are tonight, so I think that game, I want to say Pittsburgh starts in about an hour. Wish he was American. Wish a lot of players were American, man. All right, here we go. I wish I had my chance. I guess I really could turn them on, but I'm not going to. I need to put them all in one file so I can. Oh, Zach. Let's see. Close it down. So I can do them on live streams. Again, the majority of the stream is just so we can get through the transfer window, but we do have about 3 games. We went ahead and beat Seattle in the U.S. Open Cup, and we'll be playing against Philadelphia in the final. Oh, that almost got to pity. I should have put it in the air, man. If either the Pittsburgh game or the Nashville game goes super poorly, I may be streaming tonight. You never know. I think Moise Kean could play on an EPL team. I don't know if he would start right off the bat, but I mean, he definitely has the talent to. I think Allegri is right in the fact that he is a little too flary, and but at the same time, like, flair gets under players' skins, and it makes defenders make mistakes as well. So there's a reason to have flair in your game. I get what Allegri's saying about it being disrespectful in a sense, but you know, it is what it is. He's a class player. Moise Kean's definitely going to be something in the future for sure. And I just hope he gets the respect that he deserves. Let's go, Barco. Get that pace in there, bud. Pull it back. Finesse. Dang it. Yeah, definitely doesn't deserve his quality. That's why I'm always surprised with how many players, especially black players, that go over to Italy. It's crazy. The amount, and I mean South American players for that matter too, because I mean Joseph dealt with it while he was there as well. Literally, if you're not white, it's not even worth playing in Italy. It's crazy. Which is weird because whenever I've been in Italy, granted, I haven't been in some, well, no, because I mean, I was in Turin. I forgot who were, oh no, Brad, thank God. The money's good. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it really hasn't even always been like that, though, and players have always been there. Yeah, I mean, Balotelli dealt with the... Oh, let's go, pity. Balotelli dealt with it, too. I mean, it's like one of the big reasons why he's not in the national team. Same with, like, Ogbonna. He dealt with so much racism stuff that he had to leave, and then he ends up going to a team like West Ham, which, no offense to West Ham, they're getting better now, but, I mean, it stunted his growth so badly. I don't think he was, like, the top center back in the world, but I think he could have been. And now you don't hear about him. There are a lot of black Italian players that end up deferring to like their parents' country and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of tough to think of players for me to sign because Atlanta really hasn't been linked with anybody. And again, I want to try to keep it at least somewhat realistic. That's why I kind of went after Anthony Robinson, because at least he's an American that, you know, potentially could come to the MLS because he's for like growth reasons, he would just get consistent play time. Oh, Boubacar. Wendell on Sporting CP? Possibly. I don't know, we'll see. Is Joseph onside? He is. Oh, I couldn't get the shot. Needed a little bit more power in that. Moise Kean will be good with Chelsea. Yeah, maybe. I think he fits their system. Well, whatever system they end up with in the next couple of years. We'll see. Manager-wise and stuff like that. Stop it. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know where he should go. Sadly, there's a lot of racism in a lot of countries, so kind of tough. But I mean, I think he can ignore a lot of it, that it really doesn't bother him. Harry Winks. I'm kind of trying to look for Americans just because I want to keep the international spots limited. I mean, I know I just signed a Scottish player, but I mean, if we're connected with them, I'm sure we have some sort of way through it. I just don't think we would sign multiple international players in the same window. It genuinely felt like I scored multiple goals that half. Oh. It's actually crazy how much, like, the FIFA updates recently have catered to my playstyle. Oh god, Pogba. And it really just helped me out with playing FIFA this year. Tito should be able to beat him out. Let's go. Get that in. I didn't think he was going to get that. Joseph. Nice. Pity. Ooh. Tottenham's new stadium is amazing, by the way. What do you guys think about the Chicago City FC rumor? Playing at Soldier Field, 60,000 seats that they won't be able to fill. Oh, Tito, nice try, bud. Do you guys have game sound? I haven't even checked. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I just kind of assumed I did it right, but 9 times out of 10 I don't. Oh, Joseph somehow almost got there. Nagby. Oh, I couldn't get it to Pity. Nice try, bud. Harry Winks could be somewhat realistic. I mean, if Tottenham aren't playing him. He's a Tottenham player, right? Winks. It's an interesting little play right there. Give me that. You could go for Josh Sargent. I don't know how realistic that is, but it's possible. I mean, I might be able to go after him. Would be interesting, but does the MLS need another city club? Does the MLS need another United club? And if they want to rebrand Chicago Fire, then they don't really have much of an option. Because it's not like it's a new club. It would just be rebranding. And I get why they're trying to name it Chicago City, because they're trying to make a point of the fact that they're coming back to the city of Chicago instead of the suburbs of Chicago. You know what I mean? So there's a reason behind them naming it City, like for NYCFC. Like Orlando City, probably didn't need to name it Orlando City. I'm cool with it. I don't mind it. NYCFC, I agree with. I like that name. Obviously with the Man City connections. I think Chicago. I don't know. There's no reason. Oh my, Brad is playing out of his mind this game. I don't think there's honestly anything wrong with Chicago Fire. I like the fact that they have a different name. Oh, Joseph. Is Beckham's new Miami club going to be United City or neither? It's Inter Miami FC. Like Inter Milan. Let's see. Let's bring in HASTIE. Carlton and Kevin Kratz. I mean, if we, I don't know.
Just try and hold what you have. Trap. Villalba. Martinez. And 5 minutes remaining. Good vision.
That whole City United debate will be argued forever. I do think there should be a little bit more creativity in naming clubs, but I mean, then you would just get to a point where it would just be everybody's FC. The only really thing you could do is start naming them after like different cities instead of like the main capital cities, and maybe make it interesting. All right, fam, have a good one, buddy. Another easy dub. I won't call it easy, but they didn't really shoot the ball at all. They had 4 shots, only 1 on target. Pity with man of the match, with the only goal in the game. Easy, easy stuff. All right, Orlando City is the last game I believe we're gonna play. I'll see how much Josh Sargent would cost me. I don't know if I really need him, but yeah. So I have fully pulling away from Columbus, which is awesome. Western Conference, Seattle is at the top. Portland is at a very tough fall from graces. But honestly, it's still not too far off. Houston is just falling apart, which is weird because in real life they're like the only undefeated team left. But yeah. West does not look all that unrealistic at all. All right. Transfer offer for Joseph Martinez for $67 million. Milan is interested in purchasing the players. Market value should be going between $83.8 million and $122.9 million. Excuse me? I'm asking for $122 million then. Imagine they give me $122 million. I literally think that's more value than the entirety of AC Milan currently. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. They're going to sign him on pre-contract. That's fine. I don't know who else I should sign, though. Spurs want him for 50 mil. We're still asking for that 122. Somebody's going to have it. I really actually almost hit accept by accident. What's up, Porch? Look, man. I'm just talking about his market value, bud. All right. 20 mil. Let's see. We got 20 mil left. I did not watch the game, but I saw the scoreline. I genuinely just don't care about the CONCACAF Champions League, man. Monterrey's just so much better than, honestly, anybody in that competition that I'm just not even worried about it. I'll watch the final to see how Monterrey does, but other than that, I don't really care. I think I'm going to go after Montiel. I know I said I didn't want to sign any more international players, but, you know how it goes. Kind of also want to sign Anton, but what do I really need a 64 rated player for? The only thing about bringing him in is that it kind of changes the way I play because he's going to end up starting, which would push another center back inward. So again, defensively, honestly, I think I'm fine. Midfield, I think I'm fine. Strikers, I think I'm fine. Honestly, like, I don't even think I need to sign anybody else out of the squad that I have. Like, maybe another midfielder, but honestly, like, I have Jeff, I have Kevin, I have Carlton. I have Pereira, Hasty, Romero. Like, I have plenty of players that can play in the midfield. And then defensively, I saw Pogba, Escobar, Hernandez, Ambrose, Miles Robinson, Bello. Like, I think depth-wise, I'm totally fine, except for maybe striker. But I don't know who to bring in at striker. Like that would be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have to be somebody that doesn't really play. I would imagine, like, because I'm at the end of the day, I'm signing somebody as a backup, so I don't really know who that would be. United States. Go after like someone like Akinola. Imagine Aaron Johansson actually came back to America. It'd be wild. Shelton, no. No. Because if I sign somebody, I'd also want them to fit my style of play, and I think that's a big issue. Bro, he's disgusting. I might sign... I've actually wanted to sign him in another career mode. I might sign him, depending on how much he costs. 66, yeah, I think I'm going to sign him. Would love to see Aaron come back, big facts. Joseph Levy in Atlanta United for at least 45 mil IRL. Could happen, even though I think he'll be here till near his retirement. Maybe, you never know. But yeah, him signing a 5-year contract basically ensured that we would get a ton of money for him if he ever left. Sabi can play all over the field, so I mean it only makes sense for me to bring him in, to be honest. He'll be a solid backup option for me. I'm cool with that. Thank you, sir. Negotiate. This will be our last signing. Then we'll play that Orlando City game, and then we should be good for the end of the transfer window. We'll see if any other offers come in for our players. Sporadic. You'll be playing more than that. Congratulations. 3 years. Cool. I could probably get you on 4, but that's fine. 2.5. I'm cool with that. Discuss salary. Cool, cool. All right, so those are the signings that we're going to make. We've definitely increased the quality of the squad because Sabi, honestly, he comes in at the same rating as Brandon Vasquez. Still important to the squad. Bello is who I meant to put there, my bad. Hasty and Romero. So these are our bench players, which honestly we're looking really good on the bench, in my opinion. Robinson will go into the starting lineup. We'll be starting LGP and Pogba most likely, but I do still want to play Miles. But honestly, he could end up playing at right back for me, potentially. And then this is kind of what our bench is looking like. We'll put Miles there. Bring Bello up to the bench for you. And then we'll honestly probably just keep Jeff there, because I do want to keep using Jeff. All right, here we go. So I think those are the signings that we're going to make. Coco. Orlando City. We'll just keep going with the lineup. Crazy to see the rough starts for both Portland and Atlanta this season. Big facts. Portland career mode coming tomorrow. Portland's makes more sense though, because they're playing away from home for the first 3 months of the season, 4 months of the season, because they're still working on Providence Park. So they're going to have a season like DC United, in my opinion. They're still not going to be great. I'm hoping they still do sign a second striker for Bobasi to play with up top. And maybe like another defensive player. And I think they'll be straight. But once they're back at home, they'll be playing incredibly well in front of Portland. In front of Timbers Army. They'll do a lot. They'll still make playoffs. Atlanta should still make playoffs too. Like, we're still so early on in the season. It is what it is. There's a reason why both teams are struggling. I mean, Portland lost some pretty big parts of their squad, to be honest. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that was so close from Pity. Get there, Joseph. Oh, so close. But yeah, in my opinion, both of them, I mean, if you would have told me both of them were going to do poorly at the beginning of the season, I'd be surprised, but I wouldn't be, like, super surprised because of what's going on. New manager for one club, a loss of a lot of key players for both teams, and then Portland playing away from home for the beginning of the season was just always going to be tough. So, and then Atlanta's obviously had a tough luck when it comes to certain games and scheduling and stuff like that. So, both of the teams will be fine. It's still possible both of them make it to the MLS Cup final, and that's the crazy thing about the MLS. Get that shot. Oh, Rowe gets the save. Anthony Robinson, beautiful. What a pass. Feels great having an actual left back out there. Oh, Pity, what are you, buddy? 80 rated Pity Martinez. Can't find the ball right there. Barco. Pull it back. Cross it in. Tito. Nagby. Low-key, that cross was disgusting if that would have stayed in. Oh, whatever, bro. He just shoved me in the back so hard. Sabi should end up getting his start this game, hopefully.
It was a draw when these two teams met earlier in the season, so not an awful lot, no.
Run it down. Pogba, beautiful. Pity. Joseph. Wait. Pity Martinez. Running down the middle. Pull it in. Pass to Barco. Shoot Barco. Barco with the goal against Orlando City. I think this is our third match against Orlando, right? This should be the last match I think we have to play against Orlando. Pretty sure I've already played them twice before this game. I might be tripping though. If you guys are watching this as a video form, obviously this is the one. Well, I guess we're playing away from home today. Anyways, what's up, Kai? How's it going, buddy? But obviously the chants weren't in the game because it was a live stream. Is the word I was looking for. I have plenty of patience with Frank de Boer, but don't know if our fan base has it though. I mean, they don't. But even having a lot of patience is getting to the point. I mean, I don't think it, like, a lot of patience should mean you have to give a man a whole season to fix something that wasn't broken. Which, of course, like, no manager wants to admit that their play style and manager style doesn't work. Thank you. So, of course, he's not going to change his tactics or anything like that to be more like Tata because he thinks he's a good manager, so he's not going to want to change anything. He's going to want to force the club to be, you know, his style of play because he wants to make his impact on the squad, which is understandable. But what's up, Jack? How's it going, buddy? But yeah, I don't know. There are, I mean, there's a large majority of people that have the patience to let Frank de Boer have time, but that's not the vocal majority. And that's literally how it works for the entire world. There is no such thing as a vocal majority. it's always a vocal minority. Like 9 times out of 10, it's a vocal minority that ends up actually voicing their opinion. No, because like nobody's going to retweet that much that Frank de Boer is doing fine and we should just give him more time and trust him. Because the people that believe that, they're like, yeah, of course. Like that's what a normal person would think. But yeah. MON, the ATL UTD 2019. Ooh. Barco, stop it.
There is some backup for him in this position. It's a good cross. Well, they've got to keep the crosses coming in. I'm sure in the end it'll deliver something, but it didn't this time.
There's just not a lot of people that are going to be voicing their opinion that Frank de Boer deserves more time. And I mean, there have been people that have voiced that opinion, but the people that disagree are going to be the ones talking more than the ones that are agreeing.
Well, that's good defending. Taking on the defenders. He's given it away. Maybe the counter-attack is on here.
And again, like I've said multiple times, my issue with a manager is never how they start a game. It's always about how they manage during the game. And to that point, if you're losing and you're not able to score, you should go to something that's more comfortable and familiar to the players in the squad. And then you just try again the following week. You regroup, you take what you did well, you take what you did poorly, and then you regroup. But that doesn't seem to happen with this squad. It's just trying to force something that's not working. Who have Atlanta played this season? DC, Columbus, Dallas, and... Or no, not Dallas. Dallas is soon. Who's the other team we played? I don't even remember anymore, to be honest. Yeah, the crew game is what it is, man. It's in the past. It was tough conditions, but Columbus did fine. Zach Steffen did fine. I mean, like they said on the broadcasting, you can't judge anybody truly. Like, you can't judge performances or play style or anything like that on a game like that, but at the same time, mistakes were made by one team and more than the other team. I really need to get the ball up. I don't know why I keep trying these ground crosses. But they played in the CONCACAF Champions League as well, Jack, which is Champions League for North and Central America. So there's supposedly rumors that we could be playing in South America's Champions League. Should be awful. Horrible idea. Let Liga MX do it, but we shouldn't. But that's not how that's going to work. Beautiful save, Brad. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Don't you do it. What a run from Nagby. But then we gave it straight back. Beautiful, Brad. Love ya. Love ya. Should have made subs. Didn't make subs. Now everybody is exhausted. Said I was going to play Sabi, but didn't. Now I will. I'm just going to leave him on the side. And then bring on... What's up, Serge? How's it going, buddy? On your way to practice? Nice. Good luck. Have fun.
Manager thinking for the away side. Time for a change.
Come on, Barco. Make that run. Robinson. Oh, my lord. That was an R1 cross, by the way. Would love to see Atlanta United versus Glasgow Rangers in a friendly. That would be interesting. Believe it is soccer practice, Kai. Oh no. Oh, I should have subbed out for Escobar. Jesus, he's exhausted.
Well, that doesn't look too good. Probably a pulled muscle.
Stop it. Oh my lord. Oh god.
There's only a minute to go.
Whew.
It's an excellent cross.
Oh, Joseph was right there. No way he calls a foul on that. Oh, for F.
Well, injuries are part
You're good friends with Andrew Carlton's little brother. Nice. De Boer versus Steven Gerrard. Big facts.
this guy is bursting to make an impact.
That is dope, though. Have you seen Barco's little brother? I think he's older than you, though. Alright, GG's. Wasn't that exciting of a game. But we get the win nonetheless.
They're keeping this very good.
Ba, ba, ba. Alright, here we go. 6 shots and 6 shots on goal. But we still only scored 2. Yeah, I see you've seen him. Christian, I think that's his name. Yeah, Christian Barco. That is his name. Alright, let's just make sure no deals go through on transfer deadline day. Interest shown in Montiel. New York Red Bulls going after Montiel. That makes me want to sign him just so that Red Bulls can't, because that's a sick signing if New York pulls it off. I'll be curious. I'll keep an eye out on that and see if they sign the boy. We only spent 4.3 mil on 4 players this window. 4 players? 3 windows. Or 3 players, sorry. Let's see. Glick goes to West Ham. Interest shown in Montiel. Let's see who this player is. Or where this one's going. Boa Vista FC. It'll be interesting to see if he ends up going the other way. How long have you been streaming? Probably about a year and a half, I would say. I went pretty hard on streaming for the past few months and then took a break for a couple weeks because I was out of town. I mainly stream on Twitch, though. I upload on YouTube and usually stream on Twitch. What's up, Renata? How's it going, buddy? I usually stream on Twitch and then upload over here, but then I'll stream over here if it has to do with my series that I'm doing over here. Gressel is running out of contract and is being approached by Braga. Again, we're letting everybody go on pre-contract because we don't really care. We're not playing a second season of this one. Gressel is going to Braga. I'm just curious where everybody ends up going and how many players are actually left over. Because as of right now, we've sold like half of our team, or at least let half of them go. Hector Bellerin's going to Barca. Nice. Sergio, can you get... is that Jake Hasty that you have? Yes, it is. Jake Hasty is connected with Atlanta United right now. He's rumored to be coming to Atlanta United. So I went ahead and signed him into the team. Thanks, Renata. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know why I said your name so weird that second time. Let's see if New York got that Montiel character. LA. They did. Montiel went to New York Red Bulls. That's a massive signing for right back for them. You're you get tickets and then you also get discounts sometimes. Nice. And then you're a ball boy at some of the games as well. That is dope. That's cool. All right. Youth squad report, Lucas Brown. Like I said, I may change Lucas Brown to be... Wait, who just got injured? Andrew Carlton's injured for 6 days. Okay, not too bad. Nagby, Joseph Martinez, and Pity Martinez are going on international duty. Transfer deadline day. Youth players, we already looked at that. You Meg Bello at practice. Nice. Young Scottish talent going to America. Yeah, looks like a solid kid. Hope he gets some chances. It's not really a player that we need, but, you know, I'll take him. Just more young talent for the squad. I'll be interested to see how he does. What was I about to say? What's my favorite team? Atlanta United and Arsenal. Arsenal behind me. Atlanta United's also behind me. I live in America, so I live in Atlanta. That's my team. But Arsenal's been my oldest team that I've followed. Went to last year's championship game. It was raining so hard and so cold. Big facts. It was really cold. Really, really cold. I need to train somebody for one time. Nah, I'm not even going to worry about it. Bella's actually really funny. He looks like a good dude. All right, Renata, have a good one, buddy. Rangers fan? Can I get a discount, Sergio? That was funny. We're not on track with youth development. Whatever, bro. I ain't got the time for that. Ba 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 da ba. What was that Asian player I just saw pop up? Who was that? I don't know. It's gone now. All right, DC United's going to be our next game in the next episode. I've been streaming for about an hour and 7 minutes, which is a bit longer than I thought it was going to go, but we did sign some new players. We'll pull up the squad really quick. That way you guys can see him. Robinson's already 70 rated, so it looks like that was a good investment. We brought in Sabi. He's going to be a very pacey backup striker for us. Give us a different type of option for the squad. We brought in Jake Hasty, who will get his full first game, full first substitution next episode. We'll do a review on him. Looks like a decent player as well. And then we also, that's it. We brought in 3 players. Robinson, Sabi, and Hasty are the 3 players that we did bring in. Hey, appreciate that, Serge. I'll remember that. Who do you think will win this year? What, the league? Atlanta United still got to be up there. There's a few different teams, man, up there. It's way too early to tell. It's the MLS. You never know who's going to end up winning. But yeah, that's the squad we're going to be running with for the second half of the season. Playoffs are quickly approaching. Portland Timbers series is going out tomorrow. I have 2 episodes recorded of that so far. So that series will be going up. We're going to be trying to win every single... we're going to try to win the league with every single team in the MLS and see how long it would take us to do it. Hopefully we can get it done by FIFA 20. All right, Serge, have a good one. Have fun at practice. But yeah, we're going to try to win the league with every team in the MLS, and we're going to start with Portland tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to keep 2 teams going at a time, so once we finish Atlanta United, we'll be up with another Eastern Conference team, maybe like a DC United or somebody like that, just to kind of play with somebody. But DC versus LAFC or New York Red Bulls versus LAFC. LAFC is definitely up there, but we'll see how they do in the playoffs. LA Galaxy is still up there as well. Portland could make a run. Seattle looks pretty good this year, which is surprising. The West looks really good this year. It's going to be tight, and those games are always super close in the West. So the West is going to be interesting. The East is going to be super interesting. It's definitely between New York, DC, and I still wouldn't count out Atlanta, just based on, how the team does. So we'll see. Columbus is also up there as well. There's literally like half the league could win the league this year, so it'll be super interesting. That is going to be the end of the stream, though. I'm going to go watch hockey for a little bit, and then if either one of the games go really badly, I may be streaming on Twitch, so make sure you guys are following me over at Malicious FC on Twitch, and I'll see you guys over there if I do end up streaming, but make sure you are followed over there. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.